there yet?
Are we there yet?
Good evening, everyone. My name is Bronze, and I welcome you back to Brothers and Dragons. Tonight, once again, I am joined by Princess Cece, joined by our good friend Satanos, our insane in the membrane member, Lock the Door, and don't forget our pretentious baldy to be,
Yeet.
Stan.
Yeet.
Well, last week we met the new characters on the left side of the table for me. I don't know what it is for you guys, probably the lower one of the two.
Yes, the not so handsome
Hey.
side of the table.
Lamau. I still have the 69 points. And you miss 18. Currently. You're still missing those 18.
True.
But
True.
we met two new characters. They all discovered what happens when you try to cremate someone in a holy church of a deity you do not know yet do not understand. It involves a lot of glitter, apparently. Also, you killed the son of the deacon, who sadly befell to the dark and became a vampire spawn. In completing this task, you all decided to huddle overnight in the church itself because it is hallowed ground and a safe space to be. You all saw the March of the Dead, which happens when the pale moon is high and the crimson moon is low. Mm-hmm. And with that, we're gonna leave off because I have a few things to retcon. First of all, you're not standing in front of the death house currently.
Oh.
You're still inside of the church.
Okay.
And that is where we begin.
Okay.
After your morning routine, your hexing of small bugs, your preparation of bear meat
Hey.
and eggs, and doing the usual, what do we see our very tall, bald Goliath man do?
Doing his workout.
Okay, he is doing sit-ups.
Okay.
He didn't specify, so
True.
as he is just working out. After breakfast, you see the deacon enter the church. Good morning, Lord. Can I prepare for today's mass, sir?
Da, of course you can.
I would require some peace for this.
Peace?
Yes, I need
What
it.
peace?
I just lost my son.
Oh, that. Yeah, of course. I just woke up, okay?
It is forgiven, my lord. Please,
Спасибо.
get the fuck up.
Da,
До свидания, lord.
da свидания.
As he promptly yeets you out of the church, you find yourself upon the slightly rainy, still overcast streets of this small town of Barovia.
Mm-hmm.
Again, like any other day you have been here, you do not see anyone walking the streets, save for two small shapes huddled in the middle of the street.
Can I check if we can see more than just two shapes?
Judging from the distance you are currently at, make a perception roll with disadvantage.
That's a 13.
Two small shapes is all you can see.
I walk closer.
As your friend Lothric just starts walking in that general direction.
Lothric, you confused again?
No?
No.
Maybe I am, you don't know.
Because he says he's not confused, I do not trust it, so I walk with him.
Should we be ready for combat, my master?
Sure, why not?
Glorious! As he starts hoovering behind you. And,
I'll let them.
and two small red gems sprout from the side of the axe head.
Oh.
These are my eyes, you see. Can I ask you a question, large man?
I see. Of course you can.
This shall be quite a glorious battle of Prancer. Do you require more power?
I don't think so.
Ah, that's too bad.
Oh.
As you slowly approach the two small huddled shapes, you see that they wear very strange clothing. You have a vague memory, and it looks familiar, but at the same time you cannot put your finger on it, like a dream that has come and gone.
What if I do this? Then I can put my finger on it. I'm going home, guys.
Both the clothing is various grayscale, mostly. Some is a beautiful anthracite. Some other pieces are more of a charcoal color. The filigree and the embroidery on these clothing items seem to be made of just a white string as an accent. You can see the smallest of the two shapes is wearing a very thick, oversized coat, probably not made for that. And the slightly larger shape has a very soft looking, almost deep maroon colored hood. Like a down hood with a long cloak. And as you approach, you hear the sound of a sniffling child.
Like, oh,
I
crying.
don't want to go inside.
Oh, crying. Now I get it.
I just, since I haven't actually moved from where I was, I just yelled to him, "So, what is it?"
Make a perception check, see if you can hear it from the distance you are currently at. Because that general location is a distance of 130 feet.
You can shout very, very loud.
Both or just them?
If you want to pay attention to it.
Yeah.
7. I don't think I hear it.
You're standing next to him, right?
What in the...
Oh, right.
2, 2, 3.
8.
No, you only hear.
God
The-
damn it! I moved towards him.
The slow falling rain, slightly obscuring sound from this distance.
True.
Since they haven't heard me, I just moved towards him, I guess.
Yeah, I'm.
Okay.
Smart.
I'm going with you.
Yeah, that happens when you play a character with average intellect.
Very true, very true.
As you approach these two children, one of them is huddled over, hugging a small, grey, mucky, not really clean doll.
Oh, okay, that's not creepy.
And the larger one, the larger child is just sitting next to the other one, trying to comfort, trying to make calm it
Maybe
down.
it is that witch that escaped.
It's a trap. It's a trap!
Maybe she's hunting children again.
No, we don't know.
I don't want to go back inside, Roos.
Who?
The smaller child said Rose.
Rose.
Yeah.
Rose. What a coincidence.
It's okay, Thorn. It's okay. Papa will be here shortly.
I assume I'm already there at this point.
Yes.
No, child, don't worry. What?
What is this, big man?
Fair reaction, fair reaction.
Protect me, sister. And as she perks up, you know, like trying to look very dignified, and puts her cloak behind her. What are you doing? What are you doing here in Barovia? Who are you?
I walk in front of him.
I still look over you.
I will kneel down.
Yeah, I should have specified I did that. Oh my bad.
Hello, little one. What seems to be problem here?
Don't talk to me like I'm a child.
But you are.
In my eyes, from my point of view,
Fair.
I would assume you are little one.
Okay. After you say that, you hear the small child saying, I want Papa. There is still a monster in the house. I know, Thorn. It's okay. It's okay.
Monster, you say. What do you mean by this?
Well, didn't you hear, my little brother? There is a monster in our house.
Which house?
Can you specify?
That house.
Ah. Wait, that house of that house?
She then points to a tall brick row house that has been probably been maintained in a better way after its construction. It looks slightly dilapidated. The exterior looks grimy, soot covered, especially by windows and by the chimney. A few of those windows are boarded up as well. It has a gated portico on the ground floor, and the rusty gate is slightly ajar, probably from the children just running outside. The houses on either side are totally abandoned. You can see the windows are dinged in, some of the walls are starting to flake from its mortar work. And most of the other exterior ways to go in, like doorposts, and are all boarded up with rotting wood.
Okay.
There is still a monk. I want my papa.
This monster you are talking about, what does it look like?
Well, I don't know. Thorn only seen it, and he isn't talking to anyone.
He, right?
It.
It's a he.
Oh.
He
What
talks.
are you?
He's big man, he's giant like.
And bald.
That's besides the point right now, but
No!
he-
If you ask questions, so will I.
I am a Goliath.
Don't you know? I am a rosé.
No, I don't. But I'm a Goliath.
She
Your
just
question
told
has
you.
been answered. He
Stupid.
talks to you, so can you relay this question to him?
I'm slowly walking to the house, by the way. Slowly.
You, black-haired man.
Yeah,
What are you doing?
slowly walking to the house.
Why are you gay?
Because when a man likes a...
Look close.
Thornblood. Thornblood. What was the monster? I don't know. It had a lot of tentacles. Of eyes. I don't know. Oh yeah, I want.
Roll 24.
True.
You'll pay for that.
Rose.
One day, you'll pay for that.
Oh, Neko. Yeah.
What?
Rose.
Yes, sir.
Is your papa inside?
I don't know. Probably. I haven't seen him in days.
Is it your house?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm knocking
It's
on the
my
door.
father and mother's.
I'm knocking on the door.
It's my mother and father's.
Okay.
I haven't
Not
seen
that
them
much.
in days.
Not that much. Just a few.
And how long have you been outside?
Just a little while. Thornbolt couldn't take it anymore and he ran outside.
Okay.
You want to look for my papa? He's in the basement. The small one says.
Yes, I'm knocking on the door, but nobody answers.
I'm getting to you.
Okay.
Give me a sec.
So, besides the vines or tentacles, there is nothing else you saw about this monster?
No, also a lot of Papa's friends.
A lot of?
Papa's friends.
And what may those be?
Yeah, they're just people.
Oh.
Oh.
They start saying weird things. Hush, Thon.
Is the door open?
I don't know.
Lothric,
Yes.
pull on the handle.
Okay. I'm pulling on the handle.
Which way?
Both
Inwards
ways.
or outwards?
Both ways.
Okay.
Does it stand push or pull?
Make a strength check.
Damn.
And which one are you doing first? Are you pushing first or pulling first?
Well, normally doors go inwards in house, so I'm pulling.
Okay.
You mean pushing, right?
No, pulling. That's a 16.
As this door opens like this instead of this.
Stupid houses.
When it's barred, it's safer.
True.
Siegecraft. But you pull the door from its hinges.
Cool.
As you hold the door in your hand, you look on the other side of the door and it says push. And your side doesn't say anything.
Okay.
And
Nice new shield you got there.
Thanks.
Okay,
if
Rose.
you're using it as a shield, it will reduce a lot of your pros because shields count as armor.
Yeah, I
I'll
won't
go
use
follow
this.
him.
Oh, cool.
Yes, sir.
Stealthily. Stay outside for a while.
Stealth.
We will go search for your papa.
Alright, sir.
How high is the door?
What?
How high is the door?
Normal people size.
Okay, so I duck and go in, so I don't hit my head and take some damage.
Yes, but first we have to
Smart.
conga line it up.
Okay.
Because he
I'm first
is standing in the doorway.
with the door.
And you are behind him with a stealth check of...
24.
I don't know he's behind me.
Yes, you do.
Oh, that's
It's
not
your
fair.
ally.
Yeah, but he can stealth for me. I
Yes,
don't know what's
but he
his
didn't
plan.
specify.
True.
He may see me.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Oh, I see you.
Vi, round 1.
I'm going stealth, but he may see me.
Okay, so marching order for the house itself currently stands at Lothric.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh.
Followed by an invisible Vi. Followed by a very tall, very wide grey man. Followed by a dude with black armor and a semi-sentient insane axe.
And a big shield on his back.
And a big shield on his back. Hey, the big shield on his back.
Your team song.
And another big shield, and another big shield, and another big shield on his back.
Hey, I've got a big ass shield, on my back.
Okay. So.
I'm dying from the
Okay, so as you are standing in the entrance, you can see oil lamps that hang above you, slightly to the side, in between the pillars of this portico and the doorway itself, that hang from the slightly rotted wood of the portico ceiling by chains. The chains seem almost red in color from rust, flanked by and they are both flanking a set of massive oaken doors, one of which you ripped out,
Sorry.
and the other one is still set, albeit slightly ajar, thanks to your forceful entry.
Shit happens, huh?
Yeah. Hanging on the south wall of the foyer that shall be revealed to you. Give me the page for a sec.
The entire thing?
Yes, the entire thing. No, that's the wrong one. There we go. As you step into the hallway, I want one quote-unquote character of yours so that I have a general marking of where you guys are.
This is the doorway?
Yeah,
Then I'm here.
one of which you destroyed.
Yay!
Yeah. Hanging on the south wall that you can see, because it's straight ahead for you, is a shield, large, very large, emblazoned with a coat of arms. You know what a coat of arms is?
No.
A coat of arms is a family sigil.
Ah, yeah.
Like two lions fighting an eagle or something like that. This coat of arms is a stylized golden windmill on a red field. And it is flanked by two framed portraits of stony-faced aristocrats, which you presume to be long dead family members from the household. Mahogany framed double doors leading to the foyer, from the foyer to the main hall, are set with panes of stained glass, which you currently cannot see through since you're still standing in the doorway. And this is what has been revealed to you.
Cool.
What do you want to do?
I'm just walking inside.
Okay.
Like Joe.
Slowly, Lothric.
Roll a
Watch out for
dexterity
traps.
check.
Slowly, I hear in my back.
Slowly roll a dexterity saving throw.
Slowly roll a dexterity saving throw. That's a 13.
Since you failed and you are not raging, you take 5 points of piercing damage as you step through the main hallway, and you immediately hear the sound of creaking floorboards. And you step through one floorboard on the left side, and your entire leg scrapes open with splinters of the wood.
Brutal. So that's like here maybe?
Yeah, ish.
Ish? Okay.
So currently one leg is stuck in the floor.
Nice.
Might not be smart for me to go in looking at that.
Ow.
You're now in my terrain, bitches.
Maybe a hand somewhere.
Not yet, we're outside. I'm coming behind Lothric,
Yes?
Where's your
carefully trying to make every step to not step on some rotten wood and do the same as Lothric.
Okay. Then you can step very quietly on a dexterity saving throw. Since you
He doesn't
do
give
not,
shit.
No, since you do not look for, perceive or investigate rotted areas and just walk in.
Fact.
17.
Okay, you manage to divert most incoming damage. However, you do take 2 points of piercing damage as you quickly hear the and with the sound of the wood giving way, you instantly shift your balance a little bit and it only scrapes your Achilles heel for a little bit and you're like, ah! Your stealth is also gone.
Ah, goddammit.
But thanks for saving me though.
As there are 2 people stuck in the floor.
I'm assuming next to each other like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, sir.
Ish.
Hey, bye. How you doing?
Who says I'm fine?
Well,
Now he's confused again.
No, I'm
Thanks a lot.
confused. Now I don't know what to do.
I'm just gonna check between the planks if there's a little crack to see where the main beam is that supports it, so we can maybe walk over that.
Fair. Make a
He's a smart
perception
man.
or investigation check. Your choice.
Perception or investigation? That's a perception. For a 25.
Damn. Okay. So you do notice that through the perfect middle of this room, there is a very sturdy beam from just main foundational construction that cannot really be stepped through. You also notice that there are a few other strutting beams, which they definitely avoided, but it's in third. So through the true half of the room, there is a support beam, and halving it once more on either side, there's the support beam. One of which you notice after you look down what happened to your leg and see one very sturdy looking oaken beam going next to you in your foot.
Well, I walk over the main beam, past them to the door.
Okay. He's ignoring you, guys.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks, saving. Thanks. Yeah.
Can you
Look out next time!
Can you make a general dexterity check to see how well you can squeeze besides them with your large frame?
Oh. Nope, we're gonna die.
Natural 1.
Okay, you almost lose your balance for a bit, but and you think you squeezed something wrong from either of them?
When he walks by, I'm gonna grab his foot, and then when he goes up, I'm going whoop.
Resulting in the natural 1. You will fall over, but you will get out of the hole.
Yes.
So you are currently prone on the floor, you do not receive damage, however there is a Lothric-sized dead weight attached to your foot.
I take out my ice knife with the rope and I try to swing it on.
Can I give a small tip? Just hoist yourself out.
Yeah, maybe that's smart.
It's a foundation, it's not like
but
200
that could
feet deep or anything. I mean,
He wants to swing.
he
Yes.
wants to...
But maybe
He's Tarzan.
I'm just ignoring the floor. I'm just
Okay, make a dexterity throw to see if you can find any supportional struts that you can throw it around.
And as I know where the beam is, I try to land in the general direction.
Okay. This is the first of a skill challenge check.
This is what kind of
Dex.
saving? Straight.
Straight dex.
22.
22, okay. So you grab your ice knife with rope attached to it and you throw it to the other side of the room as it swings on one of the main support beams of the ceiling, and it ching goes in. Now I need you to make an athletics throw to see if you can hoist yourself out with it. Since it is a supportional item,
Natural
you can add
20.
your
natural 20.
proficiency modifier.
Sorry.
As you don't give a fuck and with 2 fingers. And for the next part, for the swing part, I need you to make a dex roll once more.
Not 20. No.
That's a 14.
You do it fine as you land with your legs open wide in between Lothric's head, and you just stand there. I am Antonio Banderas.
So he just does that.
Yeet.
And then I speak the command word of the ice knife.
Okay, to make it retreat.
Yes.
As it retreats, and the rope comes back as a tangled mess.
And with a little, I take a minute or 2.
It will take you 6 seconds. So, going to Vamos,
Yeah, so, yeah.
going to Misha.
Oh! Oh! Ouch.
As you have seen this beautiful stunted display of
I like it.
idiocracy.
Oh, давай.
He stands there with a board with a number on it.
Yeah. 1 of 10.
Sukas.
No Russian swearing. God damn it.
Iди нахуй.
Godverdomme.
Did I see him walking on
Yeah, make a perception.
Safely walking?
Make a perception.
Well, I'm a giant ass fuck off dude that didn't fall through the floor, so you know, it's kind of obvious.
Yeah, but it's also one of 3, so...
It was 15.
yeah, you saw him walking in a very peculiar, specific way.
And then
You
he fell.
also saw him fall over flat as soon as Lothric used him as a counterweight.
For me it worked.
There's a beam, walk over it.
Roku.
I walk in the same path Lothric walked.
No,
Okay.
nope, you
Make a
that's
perception check with advantage.
Easy.
easy peasy.
21.
As you enter the room, you step aside for a little bit, and you find yourself on a non-creaking piece of floor that somewhat lines up with the current position of Ash versus the Evil Dead. You start walking, and you are fine up until Lothric, since he is, he's laying there. You can either step over him or you can stop.
No, I will stop and I will use that time to pull off a divine sense. If I may.
Okay,
Don't remain.
so since it's your first time using this ability, what does it ping with?
It will ping with celestial, fiend or undead within 60 feet of you.
Okay,
That is not behind total coverage.
okay. Your divine sense doesn't ping since everyone is behind total coverage.
Sucks.
Although you get a sense of, you cannot really put your finger on it, but there is definitely coming something from Lothric and Vi.
Wait, what?
You get a slightly celestial feeling from Lothric.
Dope.
Same goes for Vi, but it is also mixed with a dash of undead.
Cool.
Also within the same radius, I don't know if it's possible, but maybe not. You also detect the presence of any place object that has been consecrated or desecrated.
And that counts as non-cover. Everything in this house lights up all at once. The sheer maliciousness of it is so overwhelming, you do not sense anything hallowed whatsoever. Maybe being washed out by just this intense wave of negative energy. The bad vibes are all over you, yo. You're straight up not vibing.
Do I not get the ping from outside?
No.
Okay.
No. It's just outside the radius.
It's a 60-foot radius.
Yeah, and you're currently positioned there, 30 feet inside of the house, and the children were in the middle of the street.
Which were 130 feet away.
So you did know. Okay.
I was measuring.
So, I'ma just get up and is the door open or closed?
It's closed.
I'm just gonna open it by pushing it.
Maybe you have to stand up.
I said that.
Okay, cool.
Specify.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Hush. Careful.
As he grabs the handles,
I want to hide while he does that.
you want to hide or stealth or
stealth?
Stealth. Okay, roll a stealth check for Vi's second stealth of the night.
Do I need to?
22. Okay.
Dope.
As you need to make the Constitution saving throw.
Oh, fun! Okay. I'll be fine. 24.
You are fine.
Uh,
However,
Oh boy.
The door is not.
You do take 1 point of poison damage.
Oh no!
Down to 98 health.
As soon as you grab one of these bronzen, galvanized, emblazoned doorknobs with a strange face on it, and you grab it and you start turning it, it lets out a poof of green smoke that slightly starts rising and rising, but by the time it reaches your nose, it's almost gone, and you're like...
So,
As you open the door to the main entrance, you can... Well, I'll do it.
Yeah, do it. I won't fuck it up.
Welcome to the insanity.
Welcome to the family. Oh, that's it. Cool.
I did not specify I went through.
A wide hallway runs the width of the house, with a black marble fireplace at one end to the left of you currently, and a sweeping red marble stone staircase at the other side. Mounted on the wall above the fireplace is a long sword. With a windmill cameo worked into the hilt of it. The wood-paneled walls are ornately sculpted with images of vines on them. Flowers, nymphs and satyrs adorn it as well.
Once more, I check for beams.
Okay, you wanna only check for beams?
And I'm gonna look above me as well to see if there's anything there that can fuck with me.
Okay, you wanna roll it on perception, you can do both. If you wanna roll on investigation, you can either or it. Because you're, looking in between floorboards, or you're just doing this.
I'll go with investigation then.
Okay, so you investigate the floorboards.
That one.
You think everything is fine.
Okay, above me. That's 24.
Everything looks fine.
Okay. Then I just take one step inward.
You're fine.
Oh. You don't know?
Looks fine over here.
Cool.
Lothric, what are you going to do?
I'm following the big dude.
What?
I'm following the big dude.
Okay.
And yeah,
Round Lothric.
Okay.
Stealth.
Yes, you're still currently marked stealth
No,
for now. Vamos. Sorry, I'll stop making the joke. Misha.
Da. I will wait until they breach into the other chamber.
Why are you such a weakling?
Shut up, Solar, you
You
see.
should be taking the vanguard.
Shut the fuck up.
Your stealth is broken.
I assume he says this in character since he uses his voice.
Yes.
Okay, fine. Bah.
and he dies.
You're fine.
Oh.
However, the sword on the wall behind you, when you look around whilst investigating this room and moving forward, you look behind you, and it's a mighty fine looking sword.
Never mind going to the middle. I'm going to investigate around it first.
Around the sword.
Yes, to see if it does not have anything that fucks with me.
Okay, make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, cool. That'll do. Mighty fine. That is a 8.
This sword is amazing. You think it's the best sword in the history of sword making, maybe ever. As you grab the sword,
No.
you take 16 points of psychic damage,
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
and you are currently charmed
armed.
Yes.
Okay.
Your instruction is to act normally for now.
It's a mighty
As you
fine
all
blade.
see him grab the sword and he goes like this for a bit. And he... This is a mighty fine sword.
I had a little trouser accident looking at it. Don't mind me.
Cool. It's a fine sword
I
to
find
have.
this suspicious.
It's a mighty fine looking sword.
As I want to go stealth.
Roll stealth! Lothric,
Yes, that's me.
it's a mighty fine looking sword.
It is. Yes.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Why? I don't do anything.
24.
24.
Wisdom
Okay.
saving throw. That's a 12.
You want that.
What?
You want that sword.
I want that sword.
Yes.
No, I want that sword. That's smart.
That's smart.
That's smart. I'm trying to climb.
Make an athletics check with disadvantage.
This child's play. Like I said, child's play. 22.
As he deftly and swiftly climbs up and around you and on your back and tries to reach for the sword. You both need to make opposing strength checks. Misha,
Duh.
that's an ugly sword.
Duh.
Straight strength,
I
right?
have X, you know?
That's 15.
Yeah, I have 9.
As you're still clawing to grab the sword, but he's not letting go for
I
now.
push him off.
Okay, make a strength check. You make a
Saving.
strength save.
That's a 14.
50. Nee, 16.
As he still stays on. Vi. That's a mighty fine looking sword, don't you think?
I do not use swords.
It's an ugly sword.
I take out the ice knife. As I want to grapple his hand with Lothric on it.
His hand with
Yeah,
Lothric on it.
Lothric. I want to grapple Lothric around him at the place where he's holding the sword.
Okay. Make a dexterity check. Since it doesn't count as an attack.
Not 20.
God!
As you both see the blue flash of the gun. And he's currently stuck on your arm.
And then I want to...
Okay, you make a strength check. You make a strength save.
And I'm waiting.
Disadvantage, since you have that weight on your arm.
13.
18.
As he pulls you to the ground, you let go of the sword. Charm immediately breaks.
What the
For you.
fuck was that?
You still want that, but you're currently stuck on his arm.
Gimme!
Don't.
Lothric, act normal!
Then
Gimme!
I put him to the other side of me, away from the sword, because I
How
know
do
that.
you want to do it when he's still bound to your arm? Oh,
Yeah.
Gimme!
Slap him awake.
I assume strength check for that.
yes.
Strength is a whole 14.
Okay. Do you
Gimme!
resist?
Yes! I want it!
Okay, strength save. Against his 14.
No, 12.
Give me up! You take 1 point of bludgeoning damage and you are snapped out of it.
After a charm, the person that is charmed doesn't notice he is charmed, right?
Yes, he knows that
Okay.
he's charmed.
Do not touch the sword.
No!
It charms people.
You think it's ugly now.
It's a fucking ugly sword.
Thank you.
Don't
You
get
still
it.
think it's a mighty fine blade, but you know that you were charmed by it.
But if I know that, can I just resist this charm and just pick it up anyway?
You can try.
No.
I'll make him lose.
Hmm?
I'll make him lose at the moment. I trust that he...
Okay.
Thanks.
The knife
That's
coming
not
back
wrong.
beautifully once more, the rope a tangled mess once again. And as you all look around you, you can see that the images of the fairies and the satyrs that were dancing on the woodwork, they all have this strange maniacal laugh carved into it.
I would laugh too if I saw that.
Almost from amusement. Who has a passive perception of 15 or higher? As
No.
you both hear a cacophony of little laughs emanating from the walls.
Did anyone else hear that?
They're playing with us.
No, I didn't hear.
Well,
It's a mind game.
of course.
Anyone gonna pick up that sword?
No.
No, you think it's an ugly sword.
I know.
Why do you want to pick it up?
No, that I just asked if someone wanted to do that.
Okay.
I want to
Alright.
somehow get rid of it, but I don't know how.
Brothers,
So that's currently 1 loss, 1 partial.
watch out for anything, pay attention.
Okay.
Focus.
I have looked into this place. It is drenched in maliciousness.
Maliciousness. Make an intelligence check. So maybe I can give you more information that you all as a character know.
14.
You think that around the time of the artifact being placed in the basement of this house, all maliciousness and energy and evil started gathering around it. People became corrupted, became possessed, worshipped strange beings in this house, sacrificed to strange gods. You even heard the story of neglectful parents sacrificing babies. You heard the
Just
story
indulged.
of a mad piano player.
Could you not have told this before?
Why?
Because I interconnect stories over the course of multiple campaigns, sir.
Why do I have to be a part of that?
I don't know what he's on about.
Same. I don't know what's happening.
Welcome to my life!
Same.
Same!
I'm used to this.
I will relay this information to them.
Cool. Thanks.
Could you not have said that earlier?
Well,
You never.
you
read.
just walked in there like it was nothing.
That's basically a fact.
Are you smart boy or not?
There is a word called wait.
Yeah, why did you not do that?
Because I did not get a warning. I thought it was just an
You
ordinary
should think
house.
for yourself.
I still,
As I said,
Always
I thought it was
suspect.
just an ordinary
I still
house.
like this better than the other
Same.
game.
And it
But-
was us two who went first, so.
No matter.
Yeah, I came
You-
in. I got in because of you.
You two
true.
went
Won't
in
leave me
first,
alone.
he still gets the blame.
No matter. Let's just continue on now we know this information.
And stand up. That's maybe fair.
Yeah, I'll
And
stand up
smart.
as well.
Yes.
Can you try to be carefully move the post-its in such a fashion that the walls and the doors are revealed? Because currently you cannot see the other ways through. Yes. Fair, thank
We
you.
do not see.
So, what?
Currently, from where Ash is standing, to the right of you, in front of the staircase, there is a door.
That's left.
To your direct left is 2 doors that you can currently
Oh,
see,
yeah.
and an alcove, which you do not know if it leads to anything else.
Aren't you two in the room, by the way?
No.
If you want to support this stream, you can always follow us. Click the follow button, you bunch of bitches!
Okay.
That's my version of a commercial.
Everybody unfollowed.
Well, That's not my problem.
True.
I
Here for
walk
fun.
further into the room here, and I
Make it no!
look around to see if there's anything more important
Okay.
that I can see.
Before you start rolling for your investigation or perception, whilst walking through the room, you get a strange burning feeling of being watched. And as you glance over to the walls, you can see that the carved wooden eyes slowly shift with you.
Guys, the walls are watching us.
I said they're playing with your mind.
As you both once again hear the cacophony of laughter.
I don't like it.
You know, usually that would intimidate people, but I just find it funny.
Why don't you laugh? Okay.
Aha, aha.
Now I know you think it's funny.
You stealthily walk inside.
Nobody sees you.
As you see these carved images with the eyes currently looking
Hey.
towards Ash, instantly twist towards you.
Mm-hmm.
Do I still make this perceptional investigation, or?
Yes.
Okay.
This was happening at the same time.
Let's just go for a just normal perception. That's a 19.
Okay. Give me a sec. Have to grab the right sub maps. 2B, 2T.
To be or not to be?
That's the question we ask ourselves.
Exactly.
From your general perception that you just rolled, you think that it's hard to explain, but you get the feeling that it's not only the walls that watch you and laugh at you. You get the feeling that the people who made this, or the people who enchanted this, deliberately made the walls in such a carving that it would distract you from the rest of the room laughing at you.
I shall relay.
Thanks.
Can I make a perception on, now he relays that on me, trying to find the thing they tried to distract us from?
Yes. You can.
Perception?
Yes.
9.
9.
9.
Jawohl.
You have no idea what you're looking for.
So, where shall we go next? In one of the rooms, the hallway, or?
We can first check all the rooms on this floor, and then we can go to another floor.
Pick one, and we'll go in.
Misha, what are you doing?
This one.
You're still standing outside of the room.
Yes, I'm strategizing in head.
Okay, as you are thinking to yourself and not really paying attention, the door
Behind?
in front of you closes, and you need to make a dexterity saving throw as the floor of the room starts to sag down and shift and twist.
Fuck!
And you feel a strange saliva encompassing your boots and feet. The acid of a stomach burning.
24.
You save for half. Are you immune to acid or resistant? You're alive.
Yes. So, no?
Then you get 1 point of acid damage.
Oh no! Fuck my life 7.
You get 2 points of acid damage.
Oh, okay, that's
15. You get 2 points of acid damage. as the entire room, saliva starts to drip down from the ceiling. The red, weird-looking staircase starts to flop down and starts to quickly whip back and forth. The doors with blocked off windows starting to grow and lengthen and whiten as you realize that you are inside of something. You three, roll initiative.
Oh,
shite. Net 20.
Dirty 20.
Right.
25 to 20.
Net 20.
Yeah, but
But that's
25 to 21?
21.
Dirty 20.
Okay. So we have Lothric
Find me first.
with Vi.
Dang it.
20 to 15.
16.
Then we have our good friend Ash, who wants to be the very best.
But no
Then
one.
we have the Mimic.
Oh,
Mimic.
Mimic. It's Dark Souls all of a sudden.
Do I get a deep battle axe from it?
No.
Since it's the first. No.
You don't know!
True.
Loth, you're up. Fire on deck.
Yes, well, where is that bitch, by the way?
You're in it!
Oh, I'm in it! I'm gonna smack something I see.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm gonna need to smack.
Okay.
But I'm smacking it. Ragelessly.
Recklessly or ragingly? Or both?
I'm going both.
Okay, so you use your bonus action to rage, and you do it recklessly.
19 to hit.
That hits.
Great. $17 plus 21. 23.
23
Yes.
points of damage.
Points of damage.
That is a decent amount of damage.
Extra attack.
Okay. Then I shall wait with jotting it down.
26 to hit.
That hits.
Of course it is.
Boy.
Woo. 24.
So he takes 47 points of damage.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wish I had a Lloyd's talisman with me.
So many Dark Souls references.
Or Undead Hunter Charm, depending on what game you.
At the end of your turn, you need to make a dexterity saving throw since you did not move and you are slowly sinking in.
3.
You manage to stabilize yourself a little bit, you think, but after that, you are now up until your knees
Down.
in something.
I don't know what. Okay.
And you take 5 points of acid damage.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay.
Fire up as you're on deck.
The floor, do I think it's a liquid?
You want to spend your action to. You want to spend your action to ascertain that, or okay? So you spend your action to make an investigation.
22.
It's a non-Newtonian liquid.
Non-Newtonian liquid.
Yeah, like when you put maizena in water,
Yeah.
it becomes a liquid and a solid at the same time.
Oh, that's nasty.
The
I
less you
understand, I
move, the
understand.
more it liquefies. And as you ascertain the properties of this compound, you see Lothric sink in a little
I
bit.
take out the ice knife
Okay.
and I wanna touch it at the floor. Just next to Lothric.
Okay. Nothing happens since you need to invoke a command word and need to use an action to do so.
Rip.
Rip very hard, yes.
No. Action search.
Okay. Make an attack with advantage since you're quote unquote stealth inside of something.
Oh no! Oh.
23.
23 to hits. So roll the damage of the dagger with the attack roll of the sneak attack. And the cold damage that is attached to the dagger will also go to Lothric, since you touch it around his vicinity to freeze that part of non-Newtonian liquid, which is halved since he is raging.
Oh, that's good. That's something.
Welcome to realism. A little bit.
Cold damage 11.
Okay, so you take 5 points of cold damage.
Nothing more?
Nothing more.
Nothing more. 5.
And
Easy.
14 normal damage.
Yeah, but what's the total damage for the
That's 14 plus
25.
11.
11?
No, 25.
Yeah, 25.
That's 25 points of damage. So. Yeah. Okay. The strange acidic liquid around you seems to freeze and crack up, and you stop sinking.
Woohoo! Thanks, brother.
Thanks.
Can I take it back in? Does it take a bonus action? Or
Yeah, just take a bonus action.
And I've got nothing left but movement, but as I think if I would move, would it sink more?
It's for you to find out. I explained the properties to you with your roll.
Yes, I know. As I want to try to walk to Lothric, and with every step I make, I try to smack it down hard on the floor.
Okay. At the end of your movement and at the end of your turn, you reach Lothric, and you, like an impromptu Jesus, you currently stand on top of the liquid. As you put pressure on it by moving, the property of it solidifies it more, allowing you to stand on top of it. It's a very elvish thing to do. It reminds me a little bit of Legolas's bullshit, but still a non-Newtonian liquid. So, Ash, followed by the mimic itself. Oh, at the end of your turn, I need you to make a dex saving throw still. But your DC is lower.
Dex save.
Yeah.
23.
You easily manage to save, however, the acid that is still on you inflicts 2 points of acid damage. But you do not sink deeper. Ash, you're up.
I take a step towards them.
Okay. As you instantly rise a little bit.
And then, as I see them just smacking the floor or whatever is around them, I guess I'll do the same. Why not?
Okay.
That is a 15.
That doesn't hit.
Oh, okay.
I smack again. Another 15.
That doesn't hit.
Fuck.
How can you not hit everything around you?
My axe is too short.
You swing down with your axe, and you think that due to the fact that it has a larger surface area than Lothric's axe, it doesn't cut. It doesn't cut deep. Because due to the fact that it's a non-Newtonian liquid, it automatically solidifies on impact. At the end of your turn, I need you to make a dex saving throw with a lowered DC.
Before I do, I place myself on these steps.
On the tongue.
Oh, that's the tongue. Okay.
I don't know that, so yeah.
I explained it whilst I was explaining the monster, whilst he was shapeshifting to the monster form.
How did I not catch that?
I don't know.
It's my own problem.
Dex
I already,
save.
I already declared it.
Another 15.
11.
11. You still manage to not sink down, just like fine. However, you do take 2 points of acid damage. As it is the mimic's turn,
Oh boy.
and you are all inside of its space,
No.
it will chomp with advantage.
Makes sense.
I'll just go from top to bottom. Loth, 15 plus. Okay. 23 to hit.
Barely.
Okay, so that hits.
Yes.
You take 14 points of piercing damage, half to 7.
Mm-hmm.
Acid damage isn't halved for you, right?
Nope.
No. So you do take 12 points of acid damage.
Jesus fuck! Bang!
Then we go to Vi.
Yes, come on.
It has disadvantage against you since you're cool. Oh wait, you attacked.
Yep.
That's 25 to hit.
Barely.
Superheroes die.
Okay. To add to your AC.
Oh, feels bad.
Feels indeed bad.
Wait,
What's your AC now?
24.
24.
you wouldn't
Sorry,
have been able
man.
to get it anyway. Just 25 still hits.
True. It doesn't matter if it was 8 or not.
Yeah.
It might, yeah.
But the damage is halved.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
You ooh, that's a high one.
I want my kids halved.
You take 21 points of piercing damage, which is half to 10. And you take 15 points of acid damage, halved to 7.
Oh?
Alright.
Then we go to our friend Ash, which is 23 to hit.
Yes.
Okay, you were not raging.
Nope.
So you take 18 points of piercing damage. And you take 11 points of acid damage. Yes. Hi, Misha. As you hear
Do I see?
in the doorway that has been closed through the glass-stained blackened window, you do the and you see massive teeth chomping down. Seems like your friends are in trouble, aren't they?
We can manage it, don't worry.
He doesn't hear that.
I know.
Don't I hear? Through door?
No.
Door is silent, okay. But I see massive teeth going up, down.
Yeah.
I noticed the malicious intent, so I will tell Solar.
Duh.
Smack down the doors.
Might.
He will smite, okay.
Yes.
Just regular smite?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, so
19 to hit.
we have our first in-stream subscriber.
No!
Thank you, Fluffy Mike XL,
Fuck yeah, Mike!
aka my beautiful twin brother.
I love you, Mike!
Thank you for subscribing.
Mwah.
As you attack the door.
He is kind of fluffy.
Yeah,
You could also,
no, I want Solar to just whack it through
Okay.
it. Whack it.
Attack.
Yeah, 19 to hit.
That hits.
So that is a 2.
Normal attack, crit attack, plus smite.
Crit attack?
Well, normal attack, plus smite.
2d12.
Sorry, I forgot that you are not also multiclassing as a rogue. Like the other 15% of the table.
That's a 13, 6,
19.
is 19 slashing damage.
Yes?
Und sinds jetzt just regular smite.
Graag smite.
Regular smite. Ooh, 11 smiting damage.
30 in total.
As you all see through the teeth of this massive beast, you all see a small flash of white light. Roll initiative.
16.
Okay. Then I shall keep it fair. You are third in line. So, Ash, you're pushed down one track.
Oh.
If only it went by Dex.
Start of combat round. Lothric, you're up. Fire on deck, followed by Misha, Ash, and the Mimic.
I'm a smack a bitch. Can I smack a bitch?
You can smack a bitch.
I will smack a bitch.
Do you do so recklessly? Or?
Of course I will do recklessly.
Okay. As you once again grab your axe and
23.
that hits.
Of course it hits. 19.
19 points of damage.
Extra attack. 17?
That hits.
Oh damn.
You're inside of a creature. It's
Yeah,
not
true.
really hard to miss unless
Yeah.
you roll a 15.
Yeah, true. That's a 13.
13 points of damage?
Yes.
Okay.
And I will use my grouse this time.
Really like
You
me
will
getting
use your
roasted.
crows.
Yes, my
I
grouse.
really like Ash getting roasted.
As you all hear as a storm of crows starts flying around Lothric, the crows will automatically attack.
Oh, they don't. Oh, cool.
They don't get a separate initiative.
I
They-
need a d6.
no, they will automatically attack. So roll an attack.
Yeah.
That's damage.
Oh, that's damage. Ah. 16.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Yeah. 4, 6, 9, 10.
Okay, 10 points of damage.
Something.
As the crows suddenly are gone, leaving one crow feather behind, which lands on top of the non-Newtonian liquid.
And I need to make a dex save.
Yes, you now need to make a dexterity saving throw. Good sir.
A 10.
Well, you can't sink since it's frozen,
True.
but you do take max damage.
Damn it!
You take 0 points of damage.
What?
Okay.
Nice game.
Cool.
Because I rolled a 1,
Ah, yes.
but most of the acid around you was frozen. You take 0 points of damage.
Dope.
So, fine. You just saw the storm of crows again.
Yes.
I can name them all if you want.
No.
Okay.
But since we're inside the monster, I have sneak attack.
Yes.
Yes. And then I wanna shoot a flame towards the tongue. Advantage.
Currently the tongue is going like this, trying to wrap itself around
Something.
Ash
Oh.
versus the evil dead. So, roll an attack. Without advantage, but you will still get sneak attack. Sneak attack also counts for when there is someone inside of combat range, but technically everyone is inside of combat range.
22.
That misses. No, that hits.
Ah.
Sneak attack.
Sneak attack.
Snoekertoek.
Sneak attack.
Ah, cool.
15 points of damage.
Okay.
And as a bonus action,
That's
I
fire
throw a
damage,
knife.
right?
Yes.
How you want to do this?
Oh, praise the Lord.
I did nothing.
I'm almost dead.
As the tongue is trying to wrap himself around our big little friend,
Yes.
Big little.
Big little friend.
Little big planet.
I was
Little
about
big
to say that.
It's not around him yet.
No.
No,
It
just
was slowly going like.
trying to find him. And just before he's going to reach for him, there's a flame coming to him, and he just
With
the
a
thunder just-
bright flash of engulfing flame, the only thing that remains is a small miniature dollhouse-sized version of the room you were standing in, that's slowly leaking a puddle of blood, whilst you once again stand in the room, but this time the eyes of the woodwork not moving. As the teeth vanish from your perspective in the large crack on the door that you made with solar, you see your friends, or at least allies, standing from a small room of a dollhouse. And we're going to go for a break after this combat. First of all, you will all receive 3,900
Jesus.
experience.
3,900. Level up, by the way.
Yep.
Yes, but level up happens after a long rest.
I know. But just saying.
Technically, you all now count as level.
6.5.
You count as level 7. You count as level 7. You are still level 7. You are still level 7. But we will all see you within a few minutes. Stan, can you man the controls?
Yes.
See you in a few. and dicks. Balls, balls, and dicks. Balls and dick. Are we live?
Yes.
Perfect. So,
Lovely.
you three find yourself in a room which is exactly the same. Only a few pieces of slime and skin are strewn about. You can still see a little bit of thawing frost on the floor. But the miniature is in front of you.
But
Does anyone need a potion or something?
Do you have a healing potion?
I have 2 healing potions, 1 for myself.
Could use one.
He can use one either, but you get it.
Oh, thanks, man.
I know him longer. It's a greater potion.
It's a greater
Seems
potion.
fair.
So that's a...
Greater potion 4d4?
44 plus 4.
Yeah,
Yes, and I'm using a supreme potion.
which is 4d12.
4d10? 12?
Can I
4d12.
land 1d4 from someone?
Plus 20?
1d4.
Normally people write it down when I'm saying stuff like that.
I forget.
44 plus 20, I think.
Well, give me a sec. Okay, Supreme?
Yes.
Okay, Supreme is 10d4 plus 20.
10d4, damn son.
I got 4d4 plus 4.
I need
44 plus 4 is a greater healing potion.
Yes, then I return 14 hit points.
Okay.
Can I use 1? Then I roll twice. 1, that was 4.
Keep in mind that you still cannot heal the 18.
I know, 9, 11, again,
When's the next proc for my ring?
2, 6,
In
8,
about half an hour.
11,
It's every 10 minutes.
Oh,
13,
in about 9 minutes.
25,
Okay.
plus 20,
And it doesn't happen
45.
I know.
45
Okay.
HP,
I turn my mask into angry.
so that's 48 because I can't get it.
Okay, you change it, you put your hand over your mask, and as you slide your hand down, the expression changes from the typical V for Vendetta smiling mustache facade of Guy Fawkes to a more kabuki style angry face.
That's not mine.
Oh. And this one? Great.
As you are still standing outside.
yeah, there's
And you and Vi are standing in front of the miniature of the
I crush it with my feet.
You caress it with your feet.
Crush, need caress. Crush.
As you crush it, you feel the crushing of jewelry also.
Okay.
Ching! As a needle.
God damn it.
But you see the shimmering of precious metals shining through the crushed miniature of the room.
Okay. I'll grab those.
Oh,
Okay?
there goes my trophy.
As you sift through the pieces carefully, you uncover a golden band which has a clawed hand opened with a almost blood red tear stone shaped gem as it holds it.
As I'm standing next, I'm seeing this.
Yes,
Do I hear RTSR?
no. You do hear 69 damage.
well, he definitely hears it,
Yeah,
but is it coming closer?
yes.
69!
It's creeping ever closer. But you uncover this. You also find two small earrings, which are just. They seem gilded gold. it's just a ring with a needle through it, which you can open, and attached to it is a small pearl. Whilst uncovering this, you can also see a few gears and a small metal crank.
Cool.
You're still standing outside of the room.
Yeah.
I'm still standing.
He's thinking, I'm not going inside.
I'm still standing.
I see a hole from where Solo went through the door, right?
Yes.
I'm just looking back.
I miss you.
You're looking very upset.
What?
Is everything okay? Strange masked man. Do you want to deal?
I'm sorry, but this does not impress me.
As he in purple smoke with a little bit of glitter.
As I step through, I will
As
tell
you are
you.
transported to another. No.
As I told you before you went in the room, now you see what happens.
We managed it. I don't see it. I do feel it. Nobody died.
Yeah, you did feel it.
Because we did a good job.
You,
I tried.
Vine, and you, Ash, hear the cacophonous laughter still.
Am I deaf?
Only the heavy voices have washed out. It's more like a playground of children.
That doesn't make anything better.
The laughter remains, yet the deep laughter has gone.
I hear it. It's like children.
Am I deaf?
So I will tell you once again. Be on guard.
Did the staircase return or not? Staircase.
Yeah?
So.
The room
Holy, it is
Is
not tongue this time.
No.
The room is a normalized version of the room you were standing in. The sword, however, which is very ugly,
Very fucking ugly.
still somewhat pretty, is hanging on the wall again. And now that you look around, after talking with Misha, most of the slime has been cleaned away.
But not all of it.
No.
Okay.
As you see, suddenly, in the corner, next to the staircase,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yes.
you see a broom.
A broom.
Okay.
I'm going to stand here.
Okay. As you can see, to the left of you in the alcove, 2 more doors.
Here?
No, to the left of your character.
Oh, to the left. Ah! Of course, that's right. Ah, damn.
You see 2 more doors.
I'll be damned. Ah, okay.
Careful, Ulrich.
Yeah, I am careful. I found 2 doors.
Misha, what do you say about this?
What do we see?
2 doors. Do I see anything peculiar about the doors? Or are they just doors?
The door at the end of the alcove has an arch door, which seems to be made out of a thick, darker stained wood. The iron cladding on it, beautifully embellished and studded into the door itself. It has a very large wrought iron ring to it. That's all. It doesn't have a window.
Good.
The other door, that is on that side of the alcove, is a very, very plain door. It's just a square Door somewhat shoddy, no window.
I tell you guys.
Is this just alcove?
No, that is just black fireplace. With the sword on top.
Very ugly sword.
And the broom is right there.
Yeah. It's starting to get a little bit chill.
No, I have to.
For you, for you, for you, not for you.
Not for me either.
Yes?
Mountain born.
Yeah?
I don't care.
I will walk up to Lothric, next
Yo.
to it.
This is a chill that you only have felt in the harshest of winters.
I will bamf. Solar.
Glorious, hello.
Hey, hello. Oh.
Solar, it might be stupid.
Duh, you're always.
I don't care. And I whack the stick of the broom.
Okay, you break the broom with a loud snap.
That was my favorite broom.
Don't care.
As you and you both hear the laughing stop.
The laughing we heard has ceased.
And the cold for you and you gets a little bit more intense.
God damn it.
Does
What
anyone
is
else-
it?
It's getting cold
It's
in here.
getting.
Or at least
pretty
I'm
cold.
feeling cold.
As you feel on your shoulder,
And I felt something on my shoulder.
This cold is very peculiar.
What? My side or other side?
Left side. Other side. Left side. It felt like a hand or something.
I think we cleared this room.
Guys, before we go, this cold is very peculiar. Usually I do not feel cold, but
Oh.
it's like,
What
It's
is
the
this
coldest-
cold you're talking about?
well, I feel cold as he said he does. I
And
don't
I
know
do.
about him.
I do.
We feel cold, and usually I do not feel cold only if it's the harshest winters I've ever had. So it's very peculiar to me.
Does there lay any wood in the fireplace?
yes, mostly blackened, but probably serviceable.
And I still try to light it with fire.
As you light it with a fire, you hear a mighty roar.
Okay. Corona.
As the cold from you three dissipates,
Oh.
and the slow trickling fire is in the black stone in the black stone alcove of the fireplace. Instantly you see all the candlestick holders, all the sconces light without wax. Just a
did you do?
dancing flame hovering in the air a few centimeters above the iron pins they use to hold the candles. Just
So I turned to Vi and I yelled, "What did you do?"
Apparently I lit everything on fire.
Ah, well, it isn't cold anymore, so that's good.
Did we all hear the...
yes.
Oh. Okay. Let's go outside and don't go back in anymore.
It is very bad idea.
Oh, why?
I told you, this whole place is desecrated. So it is very evil. In a more simpler manner.
So Lothric, what do you want to do?
I'm going to the door in front of me
Okay.
and I'm going to check if it's safe and I'm not dying. And
How do you want to check, and which one of the two do you want to check?
the in front of me, the special.
Okay. How do you want to check it?
How do I want to check it? Just searching if there are any traps or something.
Investigation.
Investigation.
Investigation!
Investigation 11.
You think it's not that.
I think it's not trapped. Okay, cool.
It is, however, locked.
It is locked. Okay. Does anyone know how to pick lock pick?
Okay, Lothric.
I can kick it open.
That's I can do that too.
No. Whack it first.
Whack it. I whack the door.
Okay, you wanna attack the door?
Yeah.
Make an attack roll.
If I miss
You're
this,
not raging anymore,
Nope.
but do you wanna do it regularly?
against the fucking door.
Ah.
No.
Okay.
Whole bitches.
16.
You might have no. Full damage.
Full damage. Oh, I'm not raged, so. Fuck my life. 6.
You grab your axe with 2 hands and whack! It didn't break,
Mm-hmm.
and when you remove your axe, you see the splinters of the wood slowly.
Again! But harder this time.
Okay.
I hope. That's 18, it's a fucking door, so I
That hits.
thought so. 11.
11
No, wait.
points of damage.
Plus 4, 5, 15.
15.
15 in total.
Okay. This time the door shakes and splinters start to form around it, but slowly, once more.
I jump through
now,
it! Nope, I won't.
now you see the runes on the cladding of iron start to slowly fire and flare up as the door starts.
Misha, I hate this door. Can you smack it maybe? Or something, I don't know.
Maybe let's just move on for now.
What kind of runes do I see above the alcove? Religion
There are
check?
no runes above the alcove.
What did light up?
The runes that are etched in the iron cladding of the door itself.
What kind of runes? Do I need to make a religion check?
No. What languages do you speak?
Common, abyssal and draconic.
Yes, you recognize it. It is abyssal.
Can I read what it says?
You can try.
I will try.
Okay, intelligence.
Ten.
10. Old one sleeps whilst feed we.
Old. One sleeps.
Feeds.
Old one feeds.
Old one sleeps whilst feed we.
Old one sleeps while feed me.
Wow.
We.
Oh, feed we.
Old one sleeps whilst feed we.
Feed. We. W-E.
W-E.
Can you
Fish
read
and
what it,
chips.
Can you read what it says?
I can definitely read what it says. It is familiar.
What does it say?
It says, I don't know if it's the or just old, but the old one sleeps whilst feed we. Maybe there are more runes to discover.
Let's
If you-
break it again.
Why?
Shan't we just move on
But
and come back to this later?
But maybe this is how we move on.
Whack it!
Okay, I'll whack it again.
And I want to check for more runes if there are.
Okay.
26.
That hits.
Ah,
much time
I
has
thought
passed?
so.
How much time?
It's passed. Not 10 minutes yet.
Do I recognize the
Can you speak Abyssal?
abyssal is?
Abyssal.
Yeah, I got primordial.
No.
12
That-
damage for the fucking door.
Okay. As it has regenerated a little bit. This time a larger hole widens up. Every rune on every piece of iron starts to glow. And the word that is added to the runes that glow up is hatred and anger.
After we or in between?
It is on the large knocker / hinge of the door. The large knob. Large iron circle.
Hatred and anger.
Hatred and anger.
Do you see anything more?
Yes. Now there is a couple. Hatred and anger.
But, since you are the only one who can look through it,
Mm-hmm.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw as to not go insane, as what you see is truly incomprehensible.
12?
You take 1 sanity point.
And that is?
Take 5 and you die from insanity.
Cool.
As what you see is an amalgamation of twisting eyes, mouths, teeth, tongues and strange extremities. It's like peering into the very cosm itself.
Okay.
Since you hold so low, you are paralyzed with fear.
Great. Great.
I have warned you all before. This is not a dungeon you can brute force. Because this is what happens when you brute force.
Next time you say smash the door, I won't do it.
I assume we.
You cannot say anything
Nope.
because you're standing there.
True.
As
Why
I
does it
said,
say hatred and anger?
And after a minute, you ring procs and you lose the fear effect. But the door is beautifully and amazingly intact.
Okay.
5 health.
No,
The runes have extinguished.
I relate to them what I saw.
How can you relate something that you cannot even comprehend yourself?
I say that we don't go in there.
Yes, and please try to describe something that you cannot describe.
No, I won't.
You see a very shooketh and even more confused Lothric.
Very confused right now.
A little bead of sweat rolling down his temple.
If a door does not want to be opened, maybe we should not fuck with it next time.
Roderick, move.
No, I will move.
Yeah?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
No, that's good.
He wants to move away from that door.
Yeah.
No, I want to investigate the other door.
Okay. It seems unlocked.
Do I notice anything?
Is there anything you want to notice about the door being unlocked or not? It's a door and it seems unlocked.
Open.
I slowly open it.
And as the door opens, you can see a beautifully lit, very surgical kitchen.
Ah, cool. Isn't it?
The kitchen is very tidy. It's almost compulsively clean. With dishware, cookware and utensils neatly placed on shelves and on various tables. The work table has a culling board on it and a rolling pin on top of it. But next to it is a large clay bowl within it a beautiful looking piece of ham, which seems to be cured in salt.
Right.
A stone, a dome-shaped oven stands near the east wall. Its bent iron stovepipe connecting to a hole in the ceiling. Behind the stove and to the left is a thin door leading to a well-stocked pantry, which is currently open. You can see fresh herbs and breads, yes, fresh herbs and breads and sausages and
Ooh.
eggs and milk, which is placed in jars. You can see freshly churned butter.
I peer inside, and as I see it, I just say, "This
I will
look-
make room for him.
Okay. As you step aside,
This looks too good to be true. I would not trust any of these substances that are inside."
Good thinking. I was thinking the same thing. It looks cleaner than.
And
what
there
we
is
came in.
actual proper food here. It does not seem normal for this place.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
And what about the other door?
I'm in
The
kind
other
of
side of the room.
That is an
That is-
open door that leads to the pantry, which is
I
fully
think-
stocked. Oh,
Let's check
yes,
it out.
you want
Fly, check it out.
I walk to it. I want to investigate. it.
Okay, as you turn your back to the kitchen, just for a glimpse,
Hmm.
you think maybe it's being skittish of what you have seen so far, but just for a second, you see something different entirely.
Ah.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Inside the room?
Yes.
Mhm.
Boy.
No.
10.
You get a point of insanity.
Dope.
Ah,
Yeah.
Because what you see before you is a very thin, emaciated woman, topless,
Oh damn.
with a large, curved and rusted butcher's knife, carving away her own breast
Oh damn.
and putting it in the large clay bowl that you all saw. When you glance quickly to the oven, you can see hands of little children through the glass of a fire that's burning under it with green flame. When you look to the pantry, you can see everything is rotten with the carcass of a horse in it.
Rah. Well fuck. Only he's here, so.
I've been trying really hard to spruce up Death House a little bit.
You did good. You did good.
I want to investigate the door to see if it's unlocked and if it maybe could be trapped.
Oh, door. Okay.
That's 16.
Okay. The door is a slightly better looking crafted door than the kitchen one.
Mm-hmm.
It is somewhat rounded but not as exquisitely as the other one. And on it is a carving, a wood carving of a front looking stag's head like the Glentelloch bottles,
Mm-hmm.
which has been lined with silver thread in it.
Fly, what do you see?
It's a good fancy door.
Yes, this door is door.
It's a door. Does it
Oh,
look
door!
unlocked?
Hmm?
Does it look unlocked?
Yes.
And slowly, carefully.
Yes.
It's a bigger room
Oh boy.
with chairs.
This oak paneled room looks like a hunter's den.
God damn it.
Maybe the people who were living here liked the thrill of the hunt. Mounted above the fireplace in this room is a very beautiful stag's head, which is almost white in fur color. But on top of it is black dough. in the shape of a pentagram.
Point up, point down.
Point it down.
Just like Dark Souls.
And positioned around the outskirts of the room itself are 3 stuffed wolves. All monstrously sized, but not too big. 2 padded chairs draped in animal furs face the hearth, with an oak table between them supporting a cask of wine and a cask of whiskey. 2 carved wooden goblets, a pipe rack and a candelabrum. A chandelier hangs above the cloth-covered table surrounded by 4 chairs. 2 cabinets stand against the walls. The east cabinet supports something and the other one seems locked. Beside the 2 wooden goblets you also see a small glass tumbler.
Does it look like somebody has been in that room?
No, but it looks very well maintained. Like the kitchen.
Did I see his reaction to what he saw?
You saw him looking very startled for a bit.
What did you see?
It's hard to describe.
I think I saw a similar thing as what Lothric saw.
Not good.
And you, Vi, what do you see?
I found a hunting room. A room they prepare for before they go to hunt something or
How well is it kept?
decent. This room is used regularly, I would say. And there might be some stuff to pick huge fucking animals and maybe like almost wide deer head hanging above the fireplace.
When you try to describe the pentagram, you find yourself lacking the words to do so.
As it has some it's devil's work.
There seems to be a lot in this house that is undescribable.
You do, however, get a comfortable feeling from that room. From your instincts.
Well,
My instincts tell me this room giving me comfort.
I had the same thing with the sword. I would not trust it.
I'm checking this door.
What's the door or window?
That's 2 doors. The right one where I'm
Okay.
in front of.
When you try to check the door, you open it.
Ah, cool.
No, give me a sec.
Oh, that's a little roomy.
Give me a sec. Okay,
Kick
the
it.
door opens up to a very small cloakroom.
Ah, that's
You
true.
can see several black cloaks hanging from hooks on the wall, all meticulously placed and cleaned. You can also see a very wide-brimmed top hat on the top shelf of this broom room, but you see something shimmer behind it.
Okay. Behind the head.
Yeah.
Okay.
What does one see?
What he said.
Just really.
Yeah, really. Well, I'm going to check what's behind the head.
Okay. You can see a small silver tumbler, intricately carved.
Okay, I grab it.
Okay, as you grab it, everyone else in the main hall room see the heads of the fairies and the pixies instantly change to skulls.
Put it back.
I
Now.
put it back.
Nothing changes.
I grab it again. And I put on the top hat. Maybe it looks good on me, I don't know.
Okay.
What did you pick up?
This silvery thingy.
When you did so, these fairies and pixies turned to skulls.
Oh. That's
Only
not
their
good.
faces.
Okay.
Can I see it? I investigate it.
Okay.
That is a 21. No, 20.
Okay. The carving depicts a very elaborate hunting scene of something grotesque and woven in shape. Looking down on the silver tumbler, you can see an intricately carved D.
What's a tumbler, by the way?
A tumbler is a small glass for hard spirits.
Okay. Oh, don't die, please.
From the looks of it, it doesn't look too significant, but I still feel like there's something going on with this.
Okay. Yes. I'm going to check the last door. There's only one door left. I'm going to check it.
Hey, big dude!
The
Can you see anything upstairs?
The second you approach that door,
Mm-hmm.
you get the same feeling as the door that you...
I'm not going to check that door. No.
What's wrong?
I got the same feeling as from that door. I'm not going to check it.
I go and open it up.
Okay.
It doesn't open.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
And
Well-
you try to open it and behind you hear...
Am I the only one that hears it?
Yes.
I relay what I heard after attempting to open the door.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
Misha,
Da,
the first door, this one,
da.
the description of hatred and anger, where did you saw it? At what
It
place?
was on the door handle.
So where you open it? Then.
What?
No, the
The knocker.
The knocker. May I?
maybe you should
Try.
knock very angry.
Yes,
Full
I
of
will
hatred.
Go to the door, take off my glove, and I think back
The
all
more you approach this door, the more the comforting instinct fades away and becomes an animalistic, primal fear. Like you're purposefully walking to the den of an apex predator. That's the feeling that you get.
I think back to every cruel thing I can remember that has been done to me.
Okay.
And as my eyes start to flare because I'm angrying myself, I'm gonna knock.
You see the runes flash. You need to make a dexterity throw. You all three need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. What
In
have
that
you done?
order.
A dexterity?
No, in that order.
Oh.
Wisdom?
No, you see the runes flare.
Mm-hmm.
They are not the same words. We contain the anger, for otherwise it will feed on we. Hate is the key.
Otherwise, he feeds on we.
Yes. Hate is the key. So, for a dex save,
Net 20.
natural
Total of
20.
26.
Okay. You manage to avoid what can only be described as tentacles made of stitched together flesh and sinew that coalesce outside of the door the second you do this. For your wisdom,
Straight wisdom or save
Yes.
wisdom? Straight, it's 16.
okay,
10 dex.
you don't need to roll dex.
Oh, I don't need to roll dex. Yes. 20.
You manage to resist, but you do get 6 points of psychic damage.
Yes.
Did I have to only do wisdom?
Yes.
Net 1.
Okay, natural 1?
20.
Oh, natural 20.
With a whole 22 total.
Okay, you only get 5 points of psychic damage, although you do see this macabre display happening before you.
Think I found the monster.
What do I do?
You think?
Wisdom.
Oh!
8.
You take a point of sanity.
Ooh.
And you take 16 points of psychic damage.
16?
Yes.
Guys, let's leave this door alone, please.
Another dexterity saving throw. It's still trying to grab you.
I did not open the. I opened the door.
You opened it a bit, and the second you did it...
Dex makes up to a 21.
Okay.
And then I will try to shut the door.
You feel 1,000 teeth snap into your leg.
I bet it hurts.
And
though.
then in your arm. As you roll straight against each other for the roll.
Boys!
You take 4 points of piercing damage.
And that for 1,000 teeth.
It's the feeling.
Oh, it's the feeling.
I'm not constantly taking piercing damage every time I use my insulin.
I'm going up and I'm
I'm
gonna
grabbing Maggie's shoulders and I'm pulling.
Okay.
I'm
Strength, for you, it's a strength throw with advantage since you are helped.
Dope.
Strength saving?
Yes.
19.
You barely manage to
Nice.
wriggle yourself free is the best explanation. The teeth keep tearing for a little bit, so you take 1 point of piercing damage. As you are rot free and the door closes. And you hear...
I relay the sound that I heard.
After you hear it, he hears it.
Ah!
After you hear it, he hears it. After you hear it, you hear it. To put it in your mind's eye, in front of you with this room is a sea of black, whilst behind you there is a glimmer of silver. As you look back to the hunting room, and you start to feel that feeling, the feeling of
That something's coming.
you need to do something, and you feel very
You need to take a big dump.
Take big shit.
you need to make choice.
Go to the hunting room.
Okay. As he just
I will follow him.
goes to the hunting room.
I will follow you.
I'm going with, I ain't staying alone.
Smart.
Okay, as you all enter the hunting room for now, you instantly feel that for now it feels good. It feels neutral, it feels hello-ish. Ish is the best word to describe it. It feels good, asterisk. You feel fine in here. You feel safe in here.
It's my comfort.
This is your space. This is your meter. You vibe. As we shall tackle the hunting room and what it has in store when the door closes and locks behind you.
Oh fuck.
Oh, boy.
We'll tackle that next week.
Oh.
So, how do you like the revised version of the Death House for now?
It's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, but
That's pretty damn epic.
Yeah.
do you like it?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Scary shit.
It's so fucked up. I like it.
You confronted one monster, and the current tally for you versus the house is 4 losses against one partial victory.
It's something.
Because there are constant skill challenges, constant background things that happen. Thanks to the experience you received, you 2 level up, but level up with your sheet, but everything you get from the level up goes in effect after a long rest.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Roll your HP.
That's
D12.
for me. It's a D10.
Depends on which level in which class you choose.
Rogue.
Rogue. Rouge. D8 or D10?
D8.
Cocked!
Yeah.
Rouge is
I thought-
D8.
Oh yeah, the
That's
fighter was
That's a cock.
fighter.
That's
Gelukkig.
cocked.
D10. Yes. And it's D8 plus
Again, cocked. Look, cocked.
D8 plus con.
7.
7 plus Constitution modifier.
Constitution modifier is 9.
Okay,
10.
you get 9 permanent HP.
10 total.
You get 10 permanent HP.
Ooh, 75.
That does happen before the long rest.
Yes, I'll count it in. I don't give a fuck.
75.
You feel yourself getting a little bit more stronger, but everything goes in effect.
69.
69!
Nice.
So, with that, the recap will be on our Discord. Link.
I've done it.
Will be on our Discord tomorrow. Yeah, it's fucked up. I love it. I have had ample time to prepare, revise, and rewrite everything in Curse of Strahd. For the people at home who do know Curse of Strahd, this is a mixed build, utilizing the insanity, using the insanity system of the Call of Cthulhu Module 4D. Cthulhu! For other ones who are a major fan of Death House, sorry, suck a dick. See you all next week. I hope you all have a great time.
And thanks again for this subscriber, Mike.
Yeah, thanks again.
Love you,
Thanks a
Mike.
lot, man.
And see you next week. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.